Hey people, it is Saturday, March the 26th, and the time is 1:53 in the afternoon, and it's currently 6 degrees Celsius, and overcast with on and off rain. I'm here in front of Union Station where I just picked up Megan, and we're going to walk all the way back to my place, which isn't that far really. It's no more than a 30-minute walk, even if you take your time. So how was the ride, Megan?
Very quick and pleasant, I must say.
Very quick and pleasant? That's
yes.
Good. That's the best way, right?
It is.
Yeah.
I love taking the train. It's so much fun. Just sit back and chill and listen to music, and then before you know it, here you are.
Yep. And Megan has a rolling suitcase now. Every other time we've had to kind of lug a very heavy bag together, where we each hold one side of the handle.
Yeah. Well, the rolling suitcase was fun because I had to pack a lot of clothes.
Right.
So, just like the only way that I could make this work was with the roller.
Right. And despite the rainy, overcast conditions, there's actually quite a lot of people out and about today. When I was walking through St. Lawrence Market area on the way here, it was really busy. So we'll see if it's still that way as we pass through on the way back.
Kind of nice to see that places are busy.
Yeah. It's crossing Bay Street.
It's nice to see like people out and about doing things.
Yeah, long overdue.
Yes, no kidding.
Yeah.
Finally some sense of normalcy back.
Yep.
Although you still have to wear masks on the train, and you still have to show proof of vaccination
Right.
to get on the train. So.
Yeah, I checked beforehand, and you don't have to wear a mask in the main Metrolinx or non-TTC parts of Union Station. So the Great Hall, you don't have to wear a mask.
But if you go down to the subway, you do?
If you go into the subway, of course you do, and if you go into the York Concourse or the Bay Concourse, you have to, because those are part of Metrolinx.
Right.
Yeah.
That's kind of
So it's kind of confusing, because you can walk into Union Station with no mask, but as you're walking around in the station, depending on where you go, you have to put your mask on and then take it off again if you pass into another part of the station. So that's kind of ridiculous.
I feel like it's just to encourage people to keep their masks on, you know? 'Cause,
Yeah.
like, if you, why would you go to Union Station unless you're going to either use the subway or Metrolinx?
Right.
So, or Via,
Yeah.
all of which you have to have masks on.
Yeah.
So, I feel like that's just to encourage people to be like, might as well just put my mask on before I even go into the station.
Yeah.
Rather than put it on and take it off over and over again.
Well, I didn't put mine on because I thought if I don't have to put my mask on in any certain places that I'll be going to, I'm not going to put my mask on.
You very much discarded your mask.
I've been waiting a long time to not have to put my mask on.
A lot of people still wear them.
Oh yeah.
everywhere.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
There's a huge COVID outbreak at the Guelph General Hospital.
Yeah.
And a lot of people in the hospital with COVID in Guelph right now, which is kind of weird because we went this entire pandemic with almost nobody hospitalized.
Right.
And now it's at the tail end of it.
That's just because this BA2 variant is really contagious.
Yeah.
But it's not any more virulent than the original Omicron.
It's just like Omicron, but easier to catch.
Right. But enough of that talk. Just crossing Yonge Street.
We're gonna go up Jarvis, right?
Yeah. Oh, I feel the rain coming back. Oh no.
Yeah. Here, let me open the umbrella.
Well, if it doesn't get heavy.
Oh no!
All right, I might have to shelter my camera here.
Under my umbrella, Ella. Do you remember that song, Rihanna?
No.
No. It's from like 2007.
I think I only know one Rihanna song, and that's the only one I know, simply because it was the video for it was made here in Toronto.
Really?
Yeah.
What song was it?
Work.
Wow.
The rain just couldn't hold off for like a lousy 30 minutes, eh? It just couldn't do it.
Nope. Obviously, it had to start raining because we're walking.
Right.
The entire time I was on the train, it was funny, like, so it was raining / snowing when I left Guelph, and then as soon as I got on the train, it cleared up, and like the sun started poking out a little bit, and now the second I got off the train, it starts raining again.
Yep.
But I guess that's pretty fun. Yeah. That's called Murphy's Law.
I hate Murphy.
Who is Murphy anyway?
Some
What is it with
some
his
a-hole.
laws? Seriously.
Yeah.
So have you seen the movie Dangerous Liaisons from like 1988? Glenn Close?
I don't think I actually saw the movie, no.
I was thinking, do you want to watch it later?
Yeah, I guess we could.
Okay, well don't like scream with excitement or anything. Contain your excitement.
I have to show you the new Spider-Man movie though. Remember, that was part of the plan for the weekend, but we could probably squeeze in 2 movies. Yeah.
Well, I have a lot of sewing to do tonight, so
Yeah.
we can do that whilst I sew. I have to finish that hat.
Did the rain stop again?
I'm gonna keep the umbrella up just in case, because I have a feeling that if I put the umbrella down, the rain's gonna start again.
Yeah.
So we're gonna just stay one step ahead of Murphy here.
All right, here's Church Street.
Do you see those pictures I sent you the other day of Toronto, like the earliest photos
Yeah.
in the 1860s?
Yeah, I've
or
seen those.
1850s?
I've seen those before. Yeah.
They were so cool. It was like King Street East or something, and it's like, oh, those buildings are still there.
Yep.
It's kind of cool.
And there are some buildings still there that were there 20 years before those photos were taken.
Yeah, that's right. I was looking at old drawings of Toronto when it was just Fort York, and it was crazy, just like this. It looked like it was built out of sticks,
Yeah.
and there was just wilderness all around.
Yep.
And that was from, I think, the 1790s.
Yep.
And I just kept thinking, like, imagine being sent here in the 1790s. Like, what is this backwater that I'm being sent to?
There'd be nothing to see, really.
Pile of sticks in the forest.
Yeah.
And now it's like this enormous city.
So it's weird to think that London and Paris and other European cities were already large, substantial places at that time. Yeah.
There's like beautiful architecture.
Yeah.
Gorgeous buildings, and then Toronto was just like a few wooden buildings clinging to the lake.
Yeah.
crazy.
And it's also crazy to think that Toronto has now outgrown a lot of these older European cities that were like 100 times the size of Toronto in 1800. But now Toronto is bigger than those places, right? Not London and Paris, but a lot of the other secondary European cities.
Yeah, like Amsterdam, Berlin.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know, it's crazy to think about that.
Yeah.
But also, like, there's more room to grow in Toronto. Like European cities, there's not much room. Like,
Yeah.
there's only so far you can expand before that's it, you know?
Well, it stopped raining, so I'm gonna duck out from under the umbrella here.
I'm gonna keep it up just because
Okay.
Yeah.
I just have to step away a bit, otherwise I get poked in the side of the head by those little metal things there.
Sorry. What's that building going to be?
The St. Lawrence Market North Building.
Oh, they're expanding it.
Yeah. Because there used to be one there years ago, and then eventually it went away. And now they're bringing it back.
But it will lack the charm of the original.
Yeah, I mean, but there's like a white tent-like building down there on the Esplanade. That's the temporary location that's been there for years. And while they were waiting for this to be completed, there was a long delay getting this building underway because just when they were starting excavation, they came across some archaeologically significant artifacts, right? And so the whole building site was brought to a halt for like several years but before they actually got permission to continue with the construction, because they had to see what was there, you know, and so that took years and then they finally were able to resume.
What was there?
I didn't hear exactly what there was, you know, but it was something important enough for them to say, whoa, stop, we must investigate.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's super cool.
Yeah.
That's what happens in Rome, like, all the time. If they dig new subway tunnels in Rome, they have to stop because they keep hitting, like, archaeological sites and things that are buried.
Right.
So they have to excavate the site and get the archaeologists in. And it can take, like, up to a decade to fully excavate a site.
Right.
It's crazy. All right, I'm gonna put this umbrella down.
Because now the sun has come back out, or it's trying to. This umbrella doesn't close all the way, so you have to kind of squeeze it and hold it. That's why I had that elastic band around it. I need a new umbrella. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Let's do it. We're just heading north on Jarvis Street now. That was a loud, sudden noise. Yeah.
I jumped out of my skin there.
So it's still pretty busy around here.
Wow, it's pretty hopping.
Yep. So you say you have to go to the Eaton Center.
Yes.
Okay. So I'll hold off on buying the juice then, because we can do that when we go back out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought we could just drop off my stuff and then
Yeah.
head back out. I won't be long. I just have to grab the mascara.
Okay.
Bag. any ladies who are watching this chat, or guys who wear makeup, or anyone who wears makeup, you know the pain of your mascara exploding when you're trying to get ready and all of a sudden there's black goop everywhere.
That's an unfortunate incident that I'll gladly never have to deal with. Yeah.
And it's awful because, like, mascara is one of those things that is really essential if you wear makeup. Like, you can't like put on other things and skip the mascara. It's kind of the most important thing. So, like, if that explodes, you're screwed. Like, that's it.
Yeah, suddenly got a cold wind here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can really feel that tomorrow's going to be today.
Yeah, tomorrow, unfortunately, we're going to be back into winter-like conditions, which kind of sucks because that's Megan's big day to go and do lots of things she's been looking forward to doing for quite some time.
Like for months.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's okay because we'll be inside.
Yeah.
So.
But if we do a live stream, it'll suck.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's St. James Park across the street.
This dress is so heavy.
That one's heavy? Yeah.
Yeah. It's my ball gown. It's like weighs a ton.
This one's light.
Yeah. That has 2 dresses in it actually.
Oh.
And 2 petticoats.
It's just like carrying a little convenience store bag with a few items in it. It doesn't feel like anything.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a good thing you got that rolling suitcase.
Seriously.
Yeah.
I couldn't get this bed rolling.
No.
This was necessary. Are you gonna come tomorrow to the shoot?
Well, I thought I was.
Good. Good. Well, I wasn't sure if you wanted to come because, like, it's just gonna be.
Well, I don't know if I'll stay there while the shooting is happening, but maybe I'll go out and walk around the area, right? I don't know. We'll see.
Because I think we have the studio for 2 hours.
And where is it located again?
Mid-room. I have to look at the address.
Okay.
But I just don't know where it is. Yeah, look at that. The sun just fully came out.
Yeah. This is like English weather.
Yes.
Yeah.
I understand why wool is such a part of their cultural textile history.
I remember when I visited London years ago, walking around, it would alternate from cloudy and overcast to rainy to sunny, back to cloudy and overcast, back to rainy, back to sunny, back to cloudy, all in the space of like just a few hours, right? And I was like, what the heck is up with this weather, man?
The weather has ADHD.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess island weather stuff goes in. It was like that in Iceland too. The first time I went, we went driving out from Reykjavik, and it was like a beautiful sunny day like this in October. It was like early October, and yeah, it was just a gorgeous day. So we got in the car and drove out from Reykjavik, and we were going to go drive to like one of the waterfalls, like a big landmark. And all of a sudden, like literally from nowhere, these huge black clouds rolled in over the mountains, and then this snowstorm came up, and the wind, we almost got blown off the road, so we had to pull over, and it was like whiteout conditions of snow, like could not even see in front of the car. Wow. And it lasted for about a half hour, and then the sun came out, beautiful, bright, sunny, warm day. I was like, what was that? It was just crazy, and you could see like the clouds rolling in over the mountains. Right. And at first I thought they were the mountains, and I was like, nope, that's something else.
Wacky weather.
So wacky.
Now I'm feeling hot. I'm like, ugh, I have too many clothes on now.
Right. Like literally a second before I was at Have you ever noticed that like North American emergency sirens versus like European emergency sirens?
Yeah.
Like in Europe they sound almost musical. It's like doo doo doo. And it's like, is there actually an emergency? Like,
right?
What's going on here? And then in North America they just like screech down the street.
Yeah. You know, I think the first time I ever heard European sirens when I was a kid was when I was watching Superman 2 in the theaters.
Really?
Because the opening scene is in Paris, and there's like a bomb threat at the Eiffel Tower, and Superman has to come and save everybody, and all the emergency vehicles come, and they're all, you know, na, 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 and I was like, what's up with those sirens? As a kid, it was so weird because I was like, that's not how sirens are supposed to sound. Yeah.
And I was like, that doesn't even sound like an emergency.
Right?
Where's the sense of urgency here? They just like fly down the road like singing, you know, like, yeah, we're off to like save some people. What?
Yeah. But man, I love that movie. I think I saw it about 10 times in the movie theater.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
It's a little bit corny now to watch it as an adult, you know?
Yeah.
But, you know, at the time I was like 10 or 11 years old, and it blew me away, you know?
Oh yeah, when you're a kid you don't notice the corniness. You're just like,
right.
Superheroes saving things, cool, cool, cool.
Yeah.
These houses are so charming.
Yeah, these are some nice classic 19th century Toronto row house architecture. Yeah.
You hear about that house on Queen West across from Trinity Bellwoods? You know, okay, I'm sure you know it. It's the big, like, really old-looking house, and it has a condo built just behind it and beside it, and it's right across from Trinity Bellwoods. It's like this old brick house. It's like a little bit far back from the road, and it has a fence around the front yard.
I don't know if I've ever taken note of that.
Okay, if I show you a picture of it.
Yeah. What about it?
But anyways, it's a heritage home, and it was built in 1847, I think, and it's for sale apparently. And it's been on the market for 6 months, and they haven't had any offers, but they're selling it for $5.5 million.
Well, that's probably why they haven't had any offers.
Yeah, but like it's huge. It's like a mansion.
Yeah.
And it's on Queen West, right across from Trinity Bellwoods.
Yeah.
So like perfect location. and the whole entire house is for sale, and like the inside is stunning. And because it's a heritage home, they have to keep the inside like a certain way, right?
I can't even picture it. When I think of what's across from Queen West, I mean from Trinity Bellwoods, I just think of a bunch of storefronts, you know, like
yeah, it's close to the storefronts.
Commercial storefronts and things like that.
It's like, okay, you know Squirrel Coffee? The cafe there? It's like right beside that.
Okay. Huh.
I'll show you a picture when we get back. You'll know it for sure.
Alright.
But, yeah. And I thought, I was expecting, when I looked at the price, I was like, that must be like $10-12 million for sure for that whole house.
Right.
It's 3 stories, legit a mansion, but it's like $5.5 million, and I thought that's pretty much like how much any old house in Toronto costs nowadays. Like, I was shocked at how relatively cheap it is compared to other things.
Huh.
So yeah, but it's been on the market for 6 months, so I don't know why it hasn't sold at that price. Like, if you can afford real estate in that range, why wouldn't you buy that house?
Alright. Alright, so here at Dundas Street. So now we're going to start heading eastward. We're just about back to my place now. Yep. Full capacity and wide open finally.
Yep.
Come join the party. No, sorry.
Sorry. I can imagine people must have just been chomping at the bit these 2 years. Why can't I get into Fillmore's? When will Fillmore's open again?
It was open on and off depending on the level of restrictions and what you're allowed to do, you know.
Right.
But for a long time it was completely closed also, like
yeah, I'd imagine during the height of the pandemic, people wouldn't be wanting to get lap dances.
Right? And they're not only lap dances, they're European style lap dances, whatever those are. that's what it was advertised on their signage at one point. Said, European style lap dances. I was always like, what's the difference between a European style?
Right?
Yeah.
Does that just mean topless?
Well, they're topless anyway. Like, yeah,
topless?
and bottomless. I mean, yeah. So, I don't know what makes them European. I don't know. Maybe they just say like phrases in different European languages or something. Ooh la la, you know.
Like, which language would you
Ah chung, baby, you know. And here we are. We're on my block. And all of a sudden it's back to being nice and sunny again. I'm going to start to wrap up this video. Hope you enjoyed the walk from Union Station with Megan as we pass through St. Lawrence Market area and then up Jarvis back here to Ken Continuum land. So leave a comment below if you enjoyed, and like and share and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And be sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. And if you'd like to support the channel, there are links in the description where you can do so via PayPal and via my merch store. And you can also find me on Instagram under K Continuum, and you can find Megan on Instagram under Megan Sandor.
Right.
So be sure to keep checking back because, as always,
we will continue.
I had to do it. Yeah.